Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AA on 220, and I'm bringing you guys my PGL Week 5 game versus Grim, coach of the Motown Marowaks. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out him along with everyone else linked in the description below. I'm just pulling up rosters real quick so I can go over the matchup and all that. It was a very, very weird matchup, to be honest, to build for. My team was weak to like one mon on his, and the rest I felt were like really easy, in my opinion, to work around. But without further ado, though, let's get right into it, because that's what we do here. So, in order to win this matchup, we need to conquer the likes of Amoonguss, Dusclops, Entei, Hitmonlee, Jirachi, Lanoon, Mandibuzz, Quagsire, Megasceptile, Snorlax, and Toxapex. So, the team I have today, it's, in my opinion, it's a solid team. I think that this team was really well built, and I'm hoping that I can get around some things. Also, my green screen for some reason is acting up. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of bothering me. That fixed it, kind of. I'll fix it later. Anyway, first up though, we have Click X pulls our Metagross. I brought a Choice Scarf Metagross this game. Main reason being is that I felt that Choice Scarf Metagross actually did really well versus this team. This is probably, in my opinion, the most reliable answer to Lanoon that I have. Main reason being is that while I could bring something like, let's say, a red card, for example, and force Lanoon out, if I had burned that Mon on anything else, that would mean I would need to save this Mon exclusively to deal with Lanoon, and if Lanoon doesn't come, it's essentially useless that game. So, while I do think Lanoon will come, I don't want to bring a Mon that can only be used for Lanoon pretty much until its red card's popped. And not only that, but a +6 Lanoon going for like E-Speed or something is going to essentially kill that Mon off. So this Mon would literally need to have been Death Fodder had I not brought something like a Scarf Metagross. Metagross is not only a Mon that's going to outspeed, exactly outspeed the Lanoon, but it also is going to be able to take out E-Speed fairly well, even at +6. So while he would probably click like a Shadow Claw or Stomping Tantrum versus me, he's not going to be able to, because a Hammer Arm will guarantee take him out. So, of course, I felt like this was the optimal Mon to bring, of course, in terms of Scarfer. It's EV to outspeed Lanoon, as I mentioned. I don't anticipate him bringing anything faster, and besides like Megasceptile, because his Scarfers are really awful in my opinion in this matchup, unless he's going to go with like the classic Scarf Rachi Flinch. But he really doesn't have that good Scarfers in this matchup, which means his only Mon that's going to be able to outspeed me is Megasceptile. And I'm perfectly fine with getting outspeed by Megasceptile because I do have other answers in the back to it. While it's definitely the Mon that gives my team the most trouble in my opinion, I still at least have ways around it. Next up, I have... Oh, wait, I gotta click on... There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, that fixed it, kind of. There we go. Okay, that fixed it. I think. There we go, okay. Sorry about that, I had to fix the dimensions on the Citra. Next up, we have top tier waifu, our Mega Gardevoir, which has Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Psyshock, and Destiny Bond. I brought Destiny Bond mainly because if Lanoon is in and it's going for, let's say, a Belly Drum that turn, I can click Destiny Bond and then that forces it to die. Also, it's really solid if I know that I'm going to just barely live a hit, and let's say he might want to force a switch, or he's going to have to pick a sap, or if he doesn't have a status move, he's going to have to switch out, which means that I get freer Hyper Voices, for example. I don't know why, I just really didn't need another move besides maybe like Wish, for example, but I felt like that I had a better Wish pass from the back, and I didn't really see the need for it, so I just went with Destiny Bond. I also didn't think I'd really get to set up a Calm Mind, nor did I think it was really necessary. I'm still going to blow through his team anyway. So, yeah, it's really it for top tier waifu. I just want it to speed tie with his base 100s, because base 100, then Megasceptile. So, that's really it. It was a really simple spread this week. Next up on our roster this week, we have ourselves... Roar XD, our Salamence, which has Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, and Sub with Dragonium Z. If I get to +1 with Ments, as long as his priority is gone, I guarantee win the game at that point. Because I should be able to outspeed, as I said, I don't think he's going to bring like a max speed Scarf Rachi, I just don't see it in the matchup. If he does, then it's fine, he does of course have that to his advantage. But again, +1, I pretty much win the game. That should outspeed all of his relevant Scarfers, at the very least if they're speed creeping me and what they should be speed creeping. Because they're not going to, let's say, speed creep Suicune being Scarf, for example. I don't see that possible. And I figure that Adamant Ments just blows through his team. Again, +1 Ments annihilates him. Dragonium Z will Oko things like Mandibuzz after Rocks. It'll Oko Toxapex after Rocks. The only thing it will not KO after Rocks is, well, two things. One is Jirachi, but Jirachi I have Earthquake for, and Dusclops, which is why I have the sub, because Dusclops, unless he's going for Seismic Toss, cannot break my sub, but if he's going for Seismic Toss, it's fine, it gives me a free setup turn, and if he clicks Will-O-Wisp, again, I sub it for free, it's a free turn now, so I don't really mind having the sub be there on the moveset. I didn't really need Roost in my opinion, and I can always Wish Pass with Blissey later on, which I will get into in a moment. So I felt like that was just really useful to bring the sub this week. I didn't really see any other move I really needed because Earthquake Outrage kills everything. I always brought Dragon Claw as a backup Dragon Stab, but again, I figured that with the Dragonium Z, in fact, this is probably going to be used late game, I won't really need to worry about clicking just Dragon Claw versus anything. So yeah, that's really it. Next up, I have Anime Titties, our Nidoqueen with Earth Power, Stealth Rock, Toxic, and Ice Beam. This is our rocket this week. I brought it as ways to not only handle Pex, but also if I really needed to, it can handle Mega Sceptile. So, also it does really nice versus Rachi because of the Pyapa Berry. It's a guaranteed 3 KO no matter what he goes for, unless it's like Adamant Nature or like a Banded set, for example. But I don't see Band being brought. If he's going to bring any choice, I'd have it Scarfed. But I don't see him bringing choice at all on Rachi because Rachi really needs his moveset this game, in my opinion. And while he could just spam Iron Head, I have a Metagross that's taking all of 6% from that, so I don't really mind. So that's really it for Nidoqueen. Really wasn't a lot to the spread. Next we have Thick, our Blissey with Sesame Toss, Wish, Protect, and Wish, Toxic, and Heal Bell. Toxic is pretty free versus this team. It does a lot of damage in my opinion because he doesn't really have the best ways of clearing through Toxic. Sesame Toss should hit everything that Toxic won't. He has, of course, he's going to be able to wall this with like a Toxapex, but I can probably outstall Toxapex in most case scenarios, unless he's like, I don't know, some sort of merciless liquidation set. I don't know. I can't even think of a spread of Toxapex that could possibly outstall this, in my opinion. So, yeah, Toxapex would instantly lose the spread. Dusclops would lose the spread because they would get Toxicsoled, and Dusclops can't really touch me at all, and I'd always wish up on it. So all of his walls are going to get outstalled by this, in my opinion. I don't see any wall that would possibly outstall me, and I really just need it for the walls. I live a hit from Mega Sceptile, which is great because Mega Sceptile is a big threat, and I can always get a Toxic off, which means I can outstall his team later on, or at the very least outstall the Mega Sceptile later on because that is a little bit scary for my team. But I do have a Mon in the back that can handle it. I believe it's my last Mon on the team. Yep, my last Mon on the team this week. Cold Steel, our Weavile with a Life Orb. I have Adamant Nature because I really didn't need Jolly. Why run Jolly when your fastest Mon sets a Mega Sceptile is base 100 speed? So it goes from like 145 to 100, so I can certainly run Adamant this week, do much more damage to his roster. I have Knockoff, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Swords Dance. +2, I take out everything besides like the Snorlax, but Snorlax is really thick anyway, and I do have other ways around Snorlax, and Toxapex. But Toxapex, the thing about Toxapex is it's guaranteed to a KO no matter what. So I go for Swords Dance, I click Knockoff if he somehow lives the hit, which after rocks he shouldn't live the hit. But if he does live the hit, he goes for either Haze, and I kill him off, or he goes for Recover, and I beat him 1v1 regardless. So, like, the turn that he doesn't click Recover versus me, and clicks Haze instead, he loses his Toxapex. So I didn't really mind running Swords Dance versus, like, some sort of... I don't know, this thing doesn't really get a move for Toxapex anyway, so I figured this was my best play. I think that it works really well versus his roster. He'd need a Scarfer to take me out, or Mega Sceptile with, like, a Drain Punch, for example. So, yeah, that's really it for the roster. Oh yeah, also with this, I don't need to worry about Sceptile, because Ice Shard will guarantee pop it regardless. So, that's my roster this week, and without further ado, let's get right into the game. And we're here with the actual game. So, as you guys saw in the team builder, of course, if you assume you watch the team builder, which I'm hoping you guys do, because, you know, I take time to record those. You guys know the team, of course. I'll go into it briefly for those of you who skipped. Basically, we have 3 attacks, D-Bond, Gardevoir, Scarf, Metagross, DD Subments, we have literally standard stalled Blissey, we have Rocks coverage, Queen with Toxic as well, because Toxic Spikes I didn't want to get absorbed by Pex, and we have Weavile with SD, Dual Stab, and Priority Shard. So, Notepad, he didn't bring Pex. Wow, this is actually a really surprising team, not gonna lie, but he has no move unless at a Hitmonlee. So let's see, he has Jirachi, Serene, Grace. This would have to be his rocker as well, which is actually really nice knowing that ahead of time. Quagsire, Sceptile, Mega, Sceptilites with Lightning Rod. He has Hitmonlee, which is probably a burden too, with like normal jump take out, I'd assume. Lanoon, that's probably Gluttony. So Cal versus... I don't actually remember this guy's team, if I'm completely honest. Oh, he's Motown Marowaks, okay. Cal, Motown Marowaks, okay, solid. So, I gotta pick a lead. His lead's probably Rachi, in all honesty. I think my lead's gonna be, Weavile, in all honesty. Actually, no, because if he's Scarfed, that's not the play. I'm gonna lead off with Metagross, because his lead definitely has to be Rachi here. Hopefully I can pick my Mons in time. Oh, God. Okay. So I think my lead is Metagross here. It should do really well against pretty much any lead that he has. I don't anticipate him leading off with like a Quagsire, for example. I think a Quagsire lead is in all honesty pretty bad versus my team, if I'm being completely honest. Because, though, to be fair, Quagsire actually kind of isn't... It's really not that big of a problem for my team because of how physically defensive it is versus my team being really specially defensive. For some reason, my background didn't work. I'm not sure why, in all honesty, but it's whatever. We'll roll with it. It really doesn't matter that much. So he did lead off with the Rachi here. My play here is just to click Earthquake because he doesn't have a switch in because he didn't bring the Mandibuzz, which is amazing because Metagross kind of goes in on him now that he didn't bring the Mandibuzz. He really has like nothing besides, I guess, Mega Rattata with Earthquake for it. He's gonna withdraw here. That's fine. He's gonna definitely go into Quagsire. He goes into Entei. Oh god, wow, way to pick a sack. Nice in turn 1, free kill. If this doesn't kill the Entei, there's a chance it won't kill. But if it doesn't kill the Entei, then I'm perfectly free to just click it again. Because if he's Scarfed, I don't think he actually kills me. Let me double check. He's Shiny Entei, which means he has a good chance at being Adamant. So Entei, let me change this to Choice Scarf versus Metagross. I should import my spreads. I don't know how I forget to do that. I don't know why, but I always forget to do that. So it's the import. I'm actually going to clear my spreads first, and then shuffle the page. Just make sure they actually cleared. There we go. Import, and then let me load up Metagross versus Entei. Level 50. Choice Scarf. Okay, so if he goes for Sacred Fire here, he actually won't kill. Guaranteed. I live on at the very least 1 HP. So I'm gonna click Earthquake. So he withdraws again. Okay, that's perfectly fine. He goes into Uwu, which is his Quagsire. Okay, that's fine. I have plenty around Quagsire. Hell, I'll switch on my Nidoqueen and Quagsire in all honesty. Because it's a free Earth Power versus Steam. And that did way too much damage. Oh, it's a crit. I was gonna say, that did way too much damage. So this is guaranteed leftovers. Entei is guaranteed not. Leftovers. Let me calc Quagsire. Because with how much it took, let's see. So Earthquake on a crit. Oh, that's Z, not a crit. I mean, we do around the same damage. So he should take around 46%. So this was either a high roll for Fizz Def or he's not Fizz Def. Could he have taken it that well without any Fizz Def? No, okay. So he at least has some Fizz Def investment. How much? I'm not sure. But he at least has some Fizz Def investment. It was probably a really high roll, in all honesty, and just hard Fizz Def, which means my play here is honestly it's a go Gardevoir. I haven't Mega'd yet, so his Synchronize should go off. Well, her Synchronize should go off, and that should be really solid to Toxic this Quagsire. He has no Cleric this game either, which is amazing. It was like a team made in heaven. He's gonna go for recovery here. That's fine. My Gardevoir, I should probably set it to only show custom spreads in all honesty. That's easier for me. So Gardevoir should be doing a ton to this. Not an Oko, but to the point where like he really doesn't have switching. I think I'm gonna click Shadow Ball because I do anticipate the Rachi to come in. If he switches in anything else, it's fine, in all honesty. So he is going to definitely switch out here. There's no reason for him to stay in. Even if he does stay in, then I'm perfectly fine because he would just go for Toxic here if he stays in, and I kill him with Hyper Voice next turn anyway. So there's really no downside to me clicking Shadow Ball this turn. His only switch in would be like Linoon. He's gonna withdraw here, that's fine. His only switch into Shadow Ball that is would be Linoon. He goes into, I missed that, he goes into Jirachi. Okay, perfect. So this should be doing a decent amount to Jirachi. I think my play would be to go hard into like Metagross in all honesty. Because I don't want to worry about Rachi being a nuisance to me. How much does this actually do, damage-wise? So let's see, that does a fair amount of damage. Okay, so he's leftovers as well. So then, fuck it, I'm gonna risk Speed Tie. Because Speed Tie should be doing a really decent amount of damage. And I don't know why my capture card is glitching out. Oh wait, I just realized I got my crop wrong in it. God damn it. Well, I'll fix that in a future vid. I can't fix that mid-video. In all honesty, it would just take too much maneuvering. I'll fix it in a future video. I'm sorry about it in advance. I know the cropping is a little off. So, let's see. I can always just adjust it, I guess, in editing. Also, I don't know why my Sword Dance for Dominant shirt is glitching out by the green screen. It's probably because light color. It's showing up a lot lighter than it is. but I'm just gonna cover it up just because I don't want it glitching out on green screen. Let's see. So he definitely switch out here. In all honesty, he's probably going hard Lanoon, which means that I get a free D-Bond that turn because it'll force him to not click Belly Drum. Actually, no. That would be stupid. That'd be really stupid. My play is just to click Hyper Voice because he's gonna burn through a ton of HP anyway. And I could potentially even stop the Belly Drum from going off. Okay, so he's gonna sack his Jirachi here. That's perfect. So Jirachi is gone. So Gardevoir Mega kills Jirachi with Shadow Ball. Perfect. Kill number 1 achieves. That's a lot less of a nuisance. Nidoqueen kind of wins at this point now, in all honesty, which is perfect, to be honest. Because if I get up rocks, Entei is automatically dead. Unless if he has Spin on Hitmonlee. But if he has Spin on Hitmonlee, that makes Hitmonlee a lot easier to deal with. Because, assuming he's going for like some sort of cheeky unburdened set, you'd have Fake Out with normal gem, you'd have Rapid Spin, you would have High Jump Kick, and probably something like Earthquake. Which, if that's the case, then Ben's kind of hard walls it. If he doesn't, and he has Stone Edge, then he has no removal, which means his team's gonna get chipped by Hazards pretty badly. He's gonna go into Mega Sceptile here for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna click Hyper Voice. I don't know why he did this, but it's pretty free for me. I'm actually really glad that we killed the Jirachi off because that means I just spam Hyper Voice for his team at this point. He has no switching. So I think I went into this game thinking I would just Sword Dance up on this guy and just pull off a sweep, and I think Mega Gardevoir might just 6-0. Actually, no, that's a lie, because I'm gonna have to take a Leaf Storm probably, or some sort of physical hit, like a Leaf Blade. He's gonna go for Leaf Storm, that's fine. Okay, so Leaf Storm, that does a lot of damage, but we should definitely Oko this thing with Hyper Voice. That's the second kill. Gardevoir Mega kills Sceptile Mega with Hyper Voice. I'll take it. 2 free kills. And that was a really big threat to my team, actually. So I'm really glad that we got that out of the way as well. Every single mock I had, Mega Sceptile completely blew through me. That or Snorlax, but Snorlax didn't come. So he's gonna bring in Badger Boy, which is perfectly fine. I don't care if he E-speeds me at this point, because I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. If he Belly Drums, I'm fine with that. Because I do have the Scarf Metagross in the back that I preserved oh so well, I might add. So he's going for E-speed here, that's fine. Metagross guarantee comes in here, and he has a free kill. Mega with extreme speed. Okay. So now I bring in the Metagross and all and just click Hammer Arm. Because switching will be Quagsire, and to that I say I have a Nidoqueen that still blows through you with Earth Power. So I really don't mind. Hammer Arm is definitely my freest play here, by far, because I don't want to risk this thing setting up for Belly Drum. I would rather just click Hammer Arm because he really doesn't have to switch in besides Quagsire. Quagsire was switching on Earthquake anyway, and they do same damage rolls. So play just to go for Hammer Arm in all honesty. He's going to withdraw, that's fine. And he's going to go into Quagsire. Perfectly fine with that. Okay. So, extreme speed. Oh, I forgot to put the Quagsire head in cover. Okay, so he tanked that really well. He's probably hard Fizz Def with how well he tanked that. My play here would be to go into Blissey, actually. Now that I think about it, Blissey's my play. I get a free Toxic off him whenever I want because he has no Poison type and he has no Steel type things to not bring Hex or Jirachi. So I'm actually really glad by that, because T-Spikes can no longer actually blow through me. He goes for Curse. I'm so fine with this, in all honesty. Because he just gets Toxic Salt at this point. He has Curse Recover. What else would he even have? He'd have to have some sort of offensive move. Which means that he might even just get walled by Bens. Which means free sub. I'm just gonna go for Toxic, and then just start spamming Seismic Toss, because, again, he has, like, no switching. But to be fair, nothing really switches in on a Seismic Toss because you just take a lot of damage regardless. How much would he actually be doing? Because I could potentially just stall his entire team. So Blissey versus Quagsire +2. So if he has, even with no attack, he actually 2-hit KOs us at this point. Very likely. It's a roll, but with Earthquake he has a chance to 2-hit KO. We do Toxic Stall him, however, so it's really not that big of a deal. And I do definitely outspeed him because he's cursing. So, naughty boy, don't curse. If you curse, you're gonna get demonetized. We'll just Seismic Toss because it's a pretty free hit. And I don't really lose anything by losing Blissey at this point. He has an Entei, a Hitmonlee, and a Linoone. So, I'm pretty free to just sack, in all honesty. Like, while Toxic is nice, it's not needed at all. So, he certainly has, like, no attack investment. There's no way he could have gotten that low of a damage roll otherwise. So, I'm just gonna go for a Seismic Toss, and the next turn I'll go for a Wish, just to get a free hit off versus him with whatever I feel like. So, that seems like a play. Because unless he gets, like, a max roll here, I don't think he has a chance to kill. Actually, even a max roll, unless he has attack investment, which, as I said, because of his damage, he shouldn't have attack investment, I do get a free Wish. And then I can go into Ments and get up a sub. Because, as I said, I don't think he actually has coverage for Ments. If he does, then that means he's lacking coverage for something else on my team. But he's going to withdraw here. Okay, that's fine. I got a Seismic Toss and something. He's going to go into Rocket Lee. Perfectly fine with this. Perfectly fine with this. He's going to go take a Seismic Toss. That does a lot of damage, actually. I'm shocked with how much that does, in all honesty. Okay, so my play here is definitely a sack. If he goes for Fake Out here, I really don't mind. Because I don't think he has anything that can Oko me in terms of like my Metagross or my Mets. If he does, then I mean that's fine. But with normal gym Fake Out, I really don't think he has any option to Oko me. Unless he's going for like Bulk Up, but if he does, again, I don't think he has any option to Oko me. Well, actually, maybe Bulk Up would, but if he's unburdened, he's really not doing a ton of damage to my Salamence. Even with Stone Edge, I don't think he would. Let me double check. I'll check Metagross too. Hitmonlee. Oh yeah, he doesn't do like anything. Earthquake would do 69% max from an unburdened Adamant Hitmonlee. So, unless if he bulks up, he can't kill me. So that means Metagross will guarantee get a free kill versus Hitmonlee. So I'm fine with this. Because as I said, Quagsire's not toxic, which I mean makes it so easy to kill. His team kind of loses to Scarf Entei. He's going for Curse. Okay. So then, this was actually... I should have went for Toxic. Fuck. Oh well. Okay. So he's going for Curse White Herb, which means he's now going to outspeed me. So if he does have Earthquake, he could potentially kill. What could I switch in here? It would take a high jump kick really well. Let's see, +1 high jump kick. Would be... Metagross should guarantee take it. Okay. So I'm gonna go hard into... Actually, wait, I can go into Ments. Ments would be the play. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Ments here. If he doesn't have Stone Edge, then we kind of just beat this 1v1 as well. If he goes for Curse, then that's better. So going for close combat. Okay. So he just essentially got rid of his boost. Or his defense boost, at least. And he showed that he can't kill us. Okay, great. At least Salamence. So Stone Edge could kill. And I'm fine with Stone Edge killing in all honesty, because it does reveal at least some of his moveset. But he has Curse, he has High Jump Kick. Plus, we can always dodge. So, I'm just gonna click... I'm gonna click Outrage. There's no reason not to. We can dodge. Oh, fuck. Hit or miss, I guess he never missed. On for it. Alright. Well, alright, so now we're in a little bit of a pickle. Hitmonlee. Kills Salamence. Stone Edge. Okay. So he's close combat, Stone Edge. Metagross guarantee does live the hit. So I'm gonna go into Metagross and just click Zen. Because Zen Headbutt should guarantee take this thing out 100%. Hopefully we can actually hit. If he's gonna hit his Stone Edge, I don't see why we can't hit. He's gonna go for Earthquake, yeah, that's fine. Earthquake shouldn't kill. Oh, well. Unfort. I guess... Oh, wait. This sort of Calcra High Jump Kick, not for Earthquake. Fuck. Alright, well, I gotta go into Weavile and hope I can kill with priority. Wow, I think I lost. It was a hard lose. Unfort. Yep, hopefully Icicle Crash can kill. Ice Shard can kill. Like, I can crit or something. Hitmonlee is, like, awful with his death, so maybe I can get a crit and kill. Oh, but that's unfortunate. That's one way to lose. Ugh. No, thank you. Maybe he could just miss a high jump kick, too. Because after Ice Shard, that would definitely kill him as well. So, hopefully he doesn't have, like, a Bullet Punch. Because if he has Bullet Punch, then I'm certain that would kill at +1. I don't see why I wouldn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Getting done in by a Hitmonlee. Oh, well, that kills. So I just sacked my win con for nothing. I should have calced. I should have calced. Unfortunate. Forgot to put down kills. Weavile. Kills Hitmonlee with Ice Shard. Alright, that's fine. We still should be able to beat through his team fairly easily. Okay, so how much does Weavile actually do to Entei at this point? Versus Weavile. How much does Ice Shard do? Ice Shard won't kill, okay. So if he's Scarfed, I lose my Weavile, and I don't want to risk that. I'm going to go into Blissey. Because Blissey, as I said, Blissey's kind of expendable. So I'm going to go into Blissey and just let him take damage. Because if he's... Assuming that he's Sacred Fire. If he's not, then oh well. He's going for Extreme Speed. Okay. So that's fine. He's definitely banded. Actually, wait. Is that banded? Extreme Speed. That might be banded. Might be like Jolly Band. Actually, no. He'd have to be out of it. I'm going to Wish. Because he can't actually break me anymore. With anything. He's going for Flare Blitz. Okay. He's really going to kill himself here. That's fine. So I guess Flare Blitz does kill. Which means he's probably Flame Blade. Entei kills Blissey with Flare Blitz. And then Entei dies to recoil from Flare Blitz. Okay. So all he has left is Lanoon and Quagsire. My play here is to just go into Weavile and just click Knock Off. He goes into Quagsire. Okay, that's fine. Weavile versus Quagsire. I'm just Knock Off. Knock Off might actually kill after Toxic. Regardless, I kill with Knock Off plus Ice Shard, so you'd have to go for an attack here. Okay, so that's fine. He's gonna recover. Okay, so he's now putting himself in a position where he's just taking toxic damage. That's fine. I think I get a hard switch into Nidoqueen here, in all honesty. Actually, do I want to switch into Nidoqueen here? My play might just be to... What does Lanoon do with E-Speed? I need to keep myself up above 60% or plus to live from the Lanoon hit. Unless he's like banded E-Speed. But if he's banded, then I mean, Queen handles it. So my play would be to just go for the knockoff, in all honesty. Because I can't let that set up. I'm gonna go for knockoff and just let Toxic whittle him down. The turn he doesn't click recovers, the turn he loses. So I'm perfectly fine with just clicking knockoff until he decides not to. Okay. Well, I think he might even just lose next turn, in all honesty. Which means we should keep up above 60%. How much does E-Speed do? Again, it does 85. So we would be certainly above that. Okay, I'll take it. So between the toxic damage and the knockoff, we should kill him at this point. If he goes for an attack, then we're kind of fucked over. But actually, maybe not. How much does he do with Earthquake? Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I clicked to move already. Earthquake would do a lot. That would do a lot of damage. That's kind of unfortunate. I think we lost. Unless we crit. If we crit here, then I mean we win. He goes for Scald. Okay, so he's trying to burn. He put us in range of Lanoon E-Speed regardless. But, yep, that's unfortunate. Okay, well. Quagsire dies to Toxic. Toxic from, let's see. Oh wait. Let's see, so Lanoon comes in here. I just have to click knock off in all honesty and just hope he belly drummed. He E-speeded, okay, that's fine. Alright. Weavile with extreme speed. Okay, so how much does Nidoqueen do to Lanoon? Doesn't really matter in all honesty. Okay, so my play here is just hope and pray. Hope and pray, ladies and gentlemen. That is what it has come down to. Ugh, that's unfortunate. We definitely did choke the game away by not just going into Weavile, because Mence could have potentially won the game for us. Because we could have literally subbed on Quagsire and then just set up and won. And just Z move when we thought like not Toxic Stalling him anymore. And then that would have handled the Lanoon. So I definitely choked. Ugh, that's unfortunate. It is what it is. It sometimes happens, but sucks that it had to happen, I guess. I mean, maybe he just is like banded or something. Or maybe he's forgot Gluttony, or maybe he did his investment wrong. If he has an odd HP number, we win. But it literally will come down to if he has an odd HP number or not, assuming he's Belly Drum. If he's not Belly Drum, then we win. We win regardless if he's not Belly Drum. So I'll take that. It just depends on if he clicks Belly Drum here or not. Or if he has an odd HP. Because if he has an odd HP again, his berry wouldn't pop, which means our power is 61 to 73, which means again we would win the game at that point. So I guess it just is that I didn't run Life Orb. Had I run Life Orb, I could have probably killed. He goes for Stomping Kick, so that means he doesn't have Belly Drum. That means we win the game. Yeah, that means we won. I'll take that. That's awesome. So we somehow came back from a massive choke. Okay, well, now his berry's gonna pop. Oh, wait. He's still too high. He's gonna do 84. He still wins. Fun for it. The moment when you think you win, but you don't. Ugh, that's unfortunate. If we crit, we win. But, like, it really just comes down to critting or not. Or if we dodge... Oh! We crit! We won! I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, we don't deserve the win, but I'll take it. It helps differential, of course. But it literally came down to us getting that crit. Crit or lose, I guess we just always crit. I'll take it. We're 2-3 now. Going into week 6. I don't know who we play week 6, and honestly, I can check it real quick. I always check at this point in the video. Let's see. So going into week 6, that was a yikes. We played Toronto Tyrantrips. Okay, so that's Sin X something. Sin X Realize. That's what it was. I blanked on the name for a second. But we do play him next week. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. Luck's rewarding us for once. I'll take it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.